Why do you get so upset when I bust your balls about caring about the show?
Because I think you're serious.
I'm not fucking serious.
If there's one thing you should have learned by now, none of us are ever serious about anything. Ever.
Yeah, but you should. But what you should know about me is that sometimes I take it personally and sometimes I don't. I'm an enigma.
Yeah, I realize that. That's why I'm making sure that you know I don't actually care.
Yeah,
I take everything personally. I'm just good at hiding it.
Because you seem to get like legit like a 6 out of 10 angry.
Yeah, I don't know. I take the sound quality of the show very seriously, only because I know it sounds like shit. So I try to do everything I can so it sounds less shit.
I honestly don't think we sound that bad. Not anymore.
Kid, his blood is made of olive oil. It has a lower boiling point.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Episode 262
so all the time.
Furry Trash. Episode
262 of 74.
Yeah.
I'm Mitch A4 Extreme, your ringleader in this proceedings.
What? Who made you the fucking ring? Well, since when do you go first?
Yeah, I'm Matt Flash Slapper, the guy who gets shot out of the cannon.
With a fucking pot helmet?
Yeah.
And here's Kate, the sad clown.
I'm not a sad clown.
All right, you're the lion then. Let me put my head in your mouth.
Put your head on my ass.
Ooh. Does your wait? Oh God! So instead of like putting a mouth in like an open lion's, wait, hold on. What are words?
You don't have to visualize the mechanics of this quite so detailed.
Instead of me putting my head in your open jaws, I put my head in your gaping anus.
That's right.
And look, it doesn't close on me. Anyway, episode.
That's a hilarious bit, Mitch. You should do that again.
No, we gotta add more sound effects in post, Matt. Be sure to add more sound effects.
Put like a chicken and like a wheel rolling away and a cat getting mad.
No, a fart noise and a gunshot and a one of those horns from like the Dukes of Hazzard that plays La Cucaracha.
Oh, okay.
I think those horns exist outside the Dukes of Hazzard.
No,
not no more. They don't. It's considered a Confederate racist thing.
They're playing the Cucaracha song to scare the Mexicans back to their own country.
What is that song that their car plays? It's like the Grand Old Dixie or some shit. I don't know anything from the South.
No, it's the good old boys or song from the theme song. Oh, I don't fucking know.
You're like a Civil War historian, right, Kate?
Yeah, a Civil War of a country I've never set foot in.
I don't know. You're weird.
Dixieland. It's something away Dixieland.
Maybe I'm thinking this because of that one picture I drew with you as like Colonel Sanders sipping a mint julep.
Well, look, that is pretty accurate. But look, I live in the South, but I live in the Canadian South. So
yeah, it's still the South.
Still the South.
Your South is our North.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's why I think of it, because you listen to all this crazy like outlaw Southern music and shit.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where you live. If you live to the south of wherever you live, you are a fucking hillbilly.
That's right.
True.
Well, kind of, sort of.
That explains all of Spain.
Although, to be fair, most of the fucking population of Canada is kind of like squished to the south, and it's just like wilderness up top. So.
Oh hell.
Well, yeah, you'd think.
I feel like Maine is like further north than Toronto or some shit.
So depending on so if anybody actually does live in the woods in Canada, they're the most metropolitan.
Yeah, they're super culture. Like the fucking. Let me tell you, the Eskimos are sophisticated as fuck. Oh.
That's really cool.
Has the Great White North been
That's why they have so many words for snow.
Yet?
They've got great... What?
Has the Great White North been gentrified yet?
Well, that's why it's the White North.
Yeah.
Nigga, we got rid of all the fucking Indians.
I watched Batman and Robin.
You're not allowed to put our stream down.
The Ice Age.
Yeah, it's not... It wasn't as good as I remember. And I know how that sounds. But I mean, just a few years ago, I thought it was funny as hell. This time I thought it was like, I guess I've seen it too many times. It's kind of boring.
Rubber Lips.
Yeah, like the novelty of how bad it was sort of wore off.
I had it on VHS when I was a kid, so I've seen it many, 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 many times. And I didn't hate it because I was 7.
What kind of disturbs me about it is that there's too much sexual innuendo in that movie.
Yeah, I know, like Bane.
Yeah.
What am I talking about here?
Batman and Robin.
You're talking about the Great White Canadian Batman.
Oh, Batman and Robin.
I mentioned it just because of Schwarzenegger, all his fucking ice puns, cold puns.
Yeah, there you go. But anyway, like, no,
it was funny.
It
was funny the time that the guy opened the police car door and the icicles that were made of rubber were shaking back and forth because they were made of rubber and clearly not icicles.
They were just very flexible water. What the fuck's wrong with you, Mitch? Have you never heard of flexible water? We put it in bags here.
Yeah.
But guys, is everything?
It's white and it comes from a titty. It's called flexible water and it goes in bags.
I like it.
I was gonna make a bad credit card joke, but that was way funnier.
Don't make. What are you? Thanks, Doug Walker. Oh, what original?
Yeah, that's the joke. The joke is that he kept making that joke, and now that joke is a
credit card.
Doug
You
Walker's
sound
funny.
like
Doug Walker's funny scream.
Doug Walker, also known as Jafar's pet parrot.
Jafar, bad credit card.
So Matt, speaking of comic book movies, how was Doctor Strange?
Oh, excellent segue. I hated it. No, I really liked it.
I really liked it too. We all saw it at this. Like I think Mitch and I saw it in theaters, and you're the slowpoke this time. For once, I'm not behind.
I do wish.
No, he's a hip kid. He's watching it on Netflix. He's binge watching it.
Yeah, I binge watched the entire 2 hours.
I hate binge watchers.
Yeah, I only watch movies in 15-minute segments.
Yes, I may digest each morsel.
I like to digest my movies like Adult Swim shows.
So,
kids out of the pool.
I kind of wish I had seen it in the theater just because of the big special effects moments. But
honestly, I felt like I was gonna fucking hurl in the theater. So maybe
you weren't missing.
Well, I liked the parts that were more story anyway. Like the little interactions and the dialogue, and it wasn't like overly Marvel witty, which is good.
No, that's the thing. Like it wasn't everyone's a Joss Whedon smart mouth.
Yeah,
they kind of threw those like all in the trailer, so everyone thought it was gonna be like when he's like, here's your little paper, and he's like, what is this, my mantra? And he's like, no, that's the Wi-Fi password.
Which I didn't see the trailer, so that did make me laugh. I'm glad I didn't watch the trailer. I did like
everything.
I did like the goofy, like what might be cringy if it was in any other movie, like when the monk guy is listening to Beyonce, like that was funny. Yeah. On top of when you see his hand coming out of the portals taking books.
Yeah, that joke was I felt like it was a better, like it was a nice breath of fresh air to have kind of like the Asian influence and the supernatural aspect. This is something that Marvel hadn't really done yet. Versus like I think you and I both didn't like Guardians 2 because it was just too much fucking noise.
The joke of the guy who is listening to a song he would never otherwise hear was also good in Guardians of the Galaxy. Because it's the exact same joke.
Yeah, except for Guardians is smarmy about it.
I just like Cumberbatch. I'm not talking about fucking Guardians. I don't care about Guardians. That movie was garbage. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to compare this movie to that movie.
You mean
I don't even want to mention it. I don't want to mention that movie. I don't even think about that fucking movie.
I didn't want to think about Mitch, but here he is.
The owl movie, right?
Yeah, Guardians of Gahul, hilarious. You also went to the library in middle school.
No, I didn't. I only knew of that because I knew people who were fucking dorks and read books. But I was a cool kid. No, everyone was. All my friends were dorks.
He peered over the other kids' shoulders and read the book.
All my friends were dorks.
All my friends were dorks and were reading books. And all the while, I was getting mad sliz with my sweet yo-yo tricks.
I doubt it.
If Sliz is getting your scrotum caught in your zipper, maybe, but
I could have been a yo-yo champion, but I gave up my fucking prowess to try and follow my dreams to become an animator, and look where that got me.
You also got a Negress out of it, though.
Yeah, that's a pretty good deal. Anyway, Doctor Strange, I like that Benedict Cumberbatch... Too bad
you didn't date a Korean. You can make her animate everything for you.
Good point.
I like how Benedict Cumberbatch has a fucked up long face that actually fits the character design.
Another joke.
It's not a joke. Like, it's the first movie he's actually looked kind of normal in.
He did, actually. I think he looks great. He looks just like the character.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, it's just Christ almighty. Like, oh, he's so lumpy. I like him.
He's not lumpy. The problem is that he's got a face that's 3 feet long.
So who doesn't? Better than 3 feet wide.
You're just mad that he gets more snatch than you.
Yeah, he doesn't have to do yo-yo tricks to get it.
No, he just has to fly through his fucking time and space.
He has to have like simple.
I thought the cape was the best thing about the movie, and I thought it stole the show.
The cape was cool.
I'm glad that some fucking cloth physics can steal the show from actual actors.
Yes.
I did not follow the Doctor Strange mythos before I saw this movie, so I did not realize the cape was sentient. So that was interesting.
I don't know either. I don't.
I don't watch comics.
Yeah, I only know about I only knew about Dormammu because he's in Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Yeah, I don't even remember him. Oh, what is he like is he like a stage guy?
No. In Marvel 3, he's like a slightly taller dude with like a fire face.
Oh.
Movie. Yeah.
Isn't he the fucking devil of the Marvel world or some shit?
No, you're thinking of Mephisto.
Oh, okay.
The funny thing about the plot and how those three guys, well, not just those three guys, the main bad guy wanted to like get outside of time. It's the exact motivation for the bad guys in the 12 Monkeys show. They want to destroy time. I was like, why does this feel so familiar? And I realized it's the plot of that show.
Is it based?
Yeah, but I don't know what the movie's like. I never seen it.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, the movie.
How did you like Mads Mikkelsen? How did you like Mads Mikkelsen in his like fourth simultaneous villain role, playing the exact same guy?
Well, I didn't see anything else with him, so I liked it. He seems pretty.
I think
fucking,
that movie.
He seems pretty. What's it like? And some dude isn't the right term, but like
subtle?
he does. Yeah, subtle. Like he's just a very. Is he always like a subtle kind of character?
He just
the only thing I've ever seen him in was fucking Casino Royale, and he was fairly subdued as far as a Bond villain goes.
Yeah, true. I forgot I saw him in that.
You didn't see the Hannibal TV show where he's Hannibal?
No.
Oh, he's creepy in that. And then I think around the same time.
What are you, fucking Dave now? Oh, fucking make fun of Dave, and then you're being Dave. You fuck.
Yeah, Hannibal. I saw the show. It was super fucked up. There was a guy with his like back peeled like wings. And then I think around the same time Doctor Strange came out, they revealed that fucking Death Stranding trailer that showed him in it, basically looking exactly the same, like down to the weird eyeshadow.
I didn't notice that. I watched it the other day, and Christina watched it today, and she said he looks like Death Stranding. I was like, oh fuck. I liked all of it. I liked the comedy in it because it wasn't like over the top. I thought the action was good. I thought I like Cumberbatch anyway. I don't like hate him or think he's annoying.
No, he's a good actor.
He's pretty cool.
Like,
yeah.
I don't dislike him either. I don't like Sherlock fucking at all, but it's not really his fault.
No, I think he's good in it.
Same thing with the shitty Star Trek movie he was in. Like that was just a shitty movie. I was bored to tears with that movie. I don't even remember the end. It's like the entire movie, like it should have just been called Star Trek. Remember Khan?
Yeah, basically.
Remember this other far better movie?
Is that the movie where Khan comes out as a trans black?
Basically.
Yes. Sweet. And the fucking Klingons are like orcs with gay piercings.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
What else? Was there anything else about that movie that I thought was interesting? Like,
I liked all the bald chick.
Ripoff?
A what ripoff?
An Inception ripoff? Ooh, look at all the Inception stuff in the trailer.
I mean, the last movie to do that kind of stuff was Inception. So, I mean, I'm glad another movie did something cool like that.
I know, it's like fucking wow in 6 years, gosh. What a ripoff.
Yeah, what a rip. It's like when Mega 64 does anything at all, they're a ripoff.
Yeah.
I saw that fucking movie the same day of the US election, and I was like checking my phone constantly in the theater. I was that like being annoying because I wanted to see who won.
Oh, fuck.
I know.
What else? I liked all the fucking shit in it too, like how he like threw that that prison fucking shirt at him.
Oh yeah.
Just those little things like that, like just I don't know, like the guy's staff and the fucking amulet. I just thought it was all little cool things.
Well, the effects were rad. Like that fucking first weird like acid trip scene he has, like that Tilda Swinton used to like convince him that it's legit, is fucking really cool.
Yeah, the special effects were like when like the buildings were like the Inception-y shit. Yeah, I thought it looked great. Like CG has come a long way making inanimate objects look real as fuck.
Like, I could just watch a 2-hour movie of him doing the thing where he's making the apple get eaten and then not eaten again.
That was cool, too.
I can just watch that on loop.
Yeah, it's just a good movie. I think I might actually pick it up. Like, I want to own it. I thought it was really good.
It's nice, too, because it's not really tainted by all the other MCU stuff, because it's, like, right now it's sort of... I mean, unless you count the Stinger, but, like...
Well, what's the deal with that, anyway? Is he going to be in the next Thor movie or something?
I guess. I have no idea what's going to be in the next Thor movie. I've barely seen a trailer for that thing. I've just seen that, like, Hulk's in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Apparently it's going to be like Planet Hulk somehow, which cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
The cartoon of Planet Hulk was really
Why
cool.
don't they just make a fucking Hulk movie if they're going to do that, though?
Because they can't. Every Hulk movie's been... I've liked them, but they've done, like, shit in the theaters.
Well, the first one I didn't like. But the Ang Lee one wasn't really good, but...
Well, no one liked that.
No, but, like, the Incredible Hulk was all right.
But how are you going to explain how it's Mark Ruffalo now and not Edward Norton?
I don't know. It's not like he hasn't been in 67 fucking movies since then, so
no,
I don't think it matters.
They just straight up didn't explain it when Avengers came out. It was just like, yep,
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, like, outside of maybe Iron Man, those characters do not revolve around the actors. They're fucking just filling space.
I don't know. Chris Hemsworth's kind of got Thor down.
I was just going to say that. I would argue Thor also, but
otherwise, that's fair.
Yeah, I agree. Who the hell cares who plays any of the other characters?
But
yeah, I mean, it's like if they replace Vision tomorrow, is anyone going to give a shit?
Now, what they should do, either in a new Hulk movie or in this upcoming Thor movie, is have Hulk being played by a completely different actor that's not Mark Ruffalo or Edward Norton.
I mean, the only reason why I'd want Ruffalo to reprise his role is because I just liked him in that movie.
Yeah, he's good.
No, it needs to be the Hulk. The new Hulk should be John Leguizamo.
The new Hulk should be Jesse Eisenberg.
Perfect.
Your beautiful soul.
Can they be both?
Christopher Mintz-Plasse.
Can it be Leguizamo's voice, but that other guy's face?
Oh God!
Actually, you know what? After Twin Peaks, I gotta say maybe Michael Cera should take a shot at it. Oh my God!
Fucking
let's get that Hulk. No, let's get that raspy fucking nerd who's in everything now. I can't think of his name, but he was the best.
Mitch, I think his name Mitch Rosetter, I believe.
He was the best friend in Deadpool, and he was also in Big Hero 6 as like the nerdy like stoner guy.
Oh, Jonah Hill.
Yeah, Jonah Hill should be the fucking Hulk.
I like it.
No, it makes me mad because that guy, I can't remember his fucking name, but he's going to be the main voice in the Emoji Movie.
Oh, I can see him now. He had the glasses. He had glasses in that movie, and he was blonde.
The main. Right. I'm gonna Google the main guy in the Emoji.
T.J. Miller. That's the guy's name. He's in fucking everything right now.
I've only ever seen him in Deadpool.
T.J. Hooker.
T.J. Hooker.
Look, you gotta bring it back to Shatner, otherwise I don't know anything.
Yeah.
I don't even know what you're talking about, so I guess we're both lost.
T.J. Miller was a cop show that William Shatner starred in the 80s.
T.J. Hooker, you mean?
T.J. Hooker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what the fuck is this?
T.J. Hooker?
This guy, this T.J. Miller guy looks like he huffs car exhaust. What the fuck?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
He's in that show Silicon Valley. I think he was even in Sausage Party. I'm not sure.
He looks like the kid from Neverending Story 3 after he fucks his hair up.
That's
a deep cut. I know.
I'm gonna get mad at you for it.
I feel like that movie would have been better if it was executed better, because the whole idea behind it was that television was destroying kids' imaginations, and that's why the world was dying. But they turned all the characters into dumb TV characters, so it just wasn't enjoyable to watch.
Is that the one where Jack Black's a bully?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the one where Jack Black's... Wait, is he the fat guy that was holding the camera in Cloverfield?
Fucking maybe, I don't know.
Cloverfield's on his Wikipedia, but it just lists the character's name, and it's not like anyone knows the names of anyone from fucking Cloverfield.
No, they don't have names. It's part of the ARG. You have to find them out.
Yeah.
Part of the ASMR.
Yeah, it's part of the ASMR. You got to go to the local 7-Eleven and find the secret slusho machine, and then you can figure out what happened to What's-Her-Nuts at the end of Alias. Am I mixing up?
You hold the slushy to your ear.
Yeah, am I mixing things up here? Did he do Alias?
Alias?
Yeah, that show with What's-Her-Face.
No, don't even... I fucking love Alias, don't even...
Okay,
no, he did not.
Slusho is from?
Oh, yeah, Slusho is... I think, yes, because it's a J.J. Abrams thing, but I think it might have been in Felicity first.
I don't know. I don't care. I just wanted to... All I know that connects Cloverfield and Alias is Slusho.
Yeah, it also shows up in Lost.
Oh, Christ. That show.
That's a great show, except for...
My sister watched that show 5 years ago, and I kept telling her, you don't want to get into this show. It's not good. And she's like,
yes,
no, it's
it is. Oh, my God.
She got to the end, and she was like, you were right. And I'm like, I always am.
No, you're not. She didn't say that. She said, Mitch, you're an asshole. You should stop bothering me. And then you just rewrote that in your mind.
I was like,
so
yes,
right.
I am all of those things. I will not stop bothering you. I am an asshole, and I'm always right.
No, Lost was good except for, the last season, sort of. But even that was mostly good. But whatever.
I've still been watching Mystery Science Theater 3000, the new one. I don't know what to think.
Did you get cucked yet?
No.
I'd make fun of you, but I still watch Family Guy, so,
Oh, my God. Did you get cucked yet?
the new Mystery Science Theater, it's not bad. It's just it feels kind of forced, but it's like it's just somewhere in the middle. It's like, well, they tried.
I've only watched 2 or 3 movies, and I just found it depended on the movie. If the movie itself lent more, like if the movie itself was funny already, then they had an easier time making fun of it. Like I watched, what the hell did I watch? I don't know. It was just it was like boring anyway, and they were like struggling to make fun of it and like filling up dead air with like nothing.
The Cry Wilderness one, that's the second one, is a pretty goofy movie that lends itself to riffing really well. But then the next one after that's called like The Time Travelers, and that's just fucking boring ass 60s sci-fi.
But Mitch, it's an extremely goofy movie.
Oh man, I would fucking pay for a riff tracks of the extremely goofy movie. Except that Channel Awesome's probably already done it like a bad credit card. When
my least favorite thing about riff tracks is that like Amazon Prime has the riff tracks versions of movies, but not the movies also. Because like I like Kingdom of the Spiders with Shatner, to bring it back to Kate. I thought that was a great movie. It's not good, but I thought it was a lot of fun. But I don't want to watch the riff tracks version of that movie. I want to watch the regular version.
Well, I don't know. I mean, the problem with the new Mystery Science Theater from like the 15 minutes that I tried to sit through was the fact that, at least to me, what made the original run interesting is that it was the personalities of the riffers more than the movie itself to me, and I don't like the people that are in this one. So
that's fair.
It's like
it's definitely a problem. Like they take some growing on you, and even then, I don't really like them nearly as much as the originals.
Well, no, I mean, I feel like there's just too much of the fucking snot-nosed millennialness to it.
Well, yeah, because it's a cool hip nerd thing, which is why Felicia Day's involved.
Yeah, I'm so glad Twin Peaks didn't come back wrong, like with fucking 3 eyes, no balls, and a club foot.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's a cool hip millennial thing. That's why Patton Oswalt, that his fucking fat body, is involved with it.
Well, sure.
He's desperate for work so he can get more money.
He's not desperate for work. Let's be fair. He actually does a lot.
He keeps showing up in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and making me hate that show even more.
And he does,
maybe he's not desperate for work.
He's not. And he does a lot of fucking script punch-up stuff.
Maybe he's just trying to find something to distract himself from the fact that he killed his wife.
Yeah, maybe. I just fucking hate him so much. Like,
he didn't kill his wife. Jim Carrey killed his wife.
He's right up there with like the fucking Big Bang Theory in terms of like nerd humor.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
It's like, just fuck off already, you fat piece of shit. Like, and he's like 50 and he still thinks he's a cool kid.
Yeah, he'll be dead
soon. He's shaped like a fucking thing of Jello that you make and put on a plate.
And that used to be funny.
Fucking neutered Dan Amrich or something.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. No, I mean the new season's kind of. I'll probably watch the whole thing just so I can say I saw the whole thing. But
I pretty much I lost interest. I didn't hate it.
What was really bad was the very awkward placement of the cameos in the second episode of Pearl, Bobo, and Brain Guy. It just felt really sad.
Oh, what the fuck? Why would they drag out their corpses like that?
Yeah, they're in there for like a scene, like one of the interstitials.
I heard Rocco had said that when they showed up, it just shows how bad the new people are because they were so funny.
I wouldn't say funny, but like you could tell.
Natural, maybe.
Yeah, natural is the word I would use.
Oh, okay. I never watched the fucking skits anyway. I always skipped them. I didn't think they were funny.
Well, they got this weird theme in the new one that's like all the skits, like they get like woodblock laser cut things for the fucking props. It's weird.
Oh, they did that more than once?
They did it in that Cry Wilderness, the second episode. I haven't seen it since, but I'm just
Must
waiting.
Be somebody's fucking Etsy store.
Yeah. Oh god, no, you're right.
Oh my god.
Laserwood.tumblr.com.
No.
Yeah, watch the credits at the end. See if they were fucking provided by some jagoff.
Joel was apparently in the second episode. I didn't see where.
Maybe he was a voice.
I didn't catch him.
He was a shadow in the background.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, he's like a ghost.
I like Joel. Like he was basically just like a fucking zombie half the time.
Yeah, he always seemed like a narcoleptic.
Yeah, well, I mean they did that on purpose because like when they were filming the pilot, like he had been up for like 3 days.
Oh, I didn't
trying
know
to get
that.
all this shit done. So like he looked like he was just totally fucking wasted, tired, and so they just kind of kept that as part of the character.
That's funny.
I like both Mike and Joel, but
yeah, me too.
Mike's the later one, right? The blonde one. Yeah,
he's the guy who continued to work with them on riff tracks.
Oh, okay.
I don't think
I almost like Mike better if I'm on it, which I think is like heresy to some people.
I like Mike more.
It kind of depends on which episode, honestly.
Well, yeah. I think my
But,
cat
you know,
I'll be right back.
I watched, oh, this is real quick because I only watched 2 episodes, but I also watched some of Clarence.
Oh, hold on. I'll be right back.
Oh, something relevant to me. Hold on. I got to go do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? Yeah, I'll teach you to talk podcast in this town.
Yeah. I wish this show was better. We really fucked ourselves letting Alex go.
She didn't want to be let
No, the show has only got better since Alex left.
That's true. I agree.
Oh, wait.
Alex.
We have to say, oh, hold on. Nigger. Okay, now we kept them away for another 5 episodes.
Also, Kike.
Oh, okay.
You
Now
have to
it's 10
pronounce all
episodes.
4 G's.
Oh,
So
do you guys
anyway.
remember when Justin Bieber got in trouble for saying the fucking nigger chainsaw joke?
I do, but I
No.
don't care. How
That's
did you
funny.
like Clarence?
I'm liking it so far.
Which 2 episodes
It's
did you
not
watch?
really like super entertaining. I'm just kind
Which
of
2
I'm just kind of admiring
episodes did
First-
you watch?
first 2 where they go to the playland at the KFC and then he goes with some girl to fucking find a huge rock.
Trust me, the first 5 episodes. I thought that second episode was really good, but
They're good. It's
first
just like it's not.
5 episodes aren't like super entertaining.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not like entertaining. I'm more just really enamored with how real this show feels.
Oh, there's one episode that got too fucking real. Too real. Like,
Well, I mean, like, even
regular show real.
right, like even the parts where it's just like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be living with my mom or my dad, and then Clarence is like, well, I had a dad, and then he left, and now I have a new dad, and it's like, oh,
No, he
But
says
also-
I have a Chad. He
oh.
doesn't call him. He never calls him dad. I don't think he might, but he calls him Chad. It's funnier.
But is this show supposed to take place in like the 90s? Because it feels like it is.
I don't think so, because there's an episode later where they reference the 90s. And they tell you where they live too, because at first I didn't know where the hell they pepper in any questions that you have. They pepper in answers like they don't spend like a whole episode telling you why his name's Sumo. They just they pepper in a spot where they're like, oh, that's why they call him Sumo.
It feels very like it feels like it's coming from a real place, which is what I like about it so far. I guess I gotta get to like more episodes that are more funny. But
Well, yeah,
I'm not
and
hating it.
it gets okay. Yeah, no, I know. I kind of built it up that it's like this wacky fucking shit, but like it gets more cartoony later, but they still stay kind of grounded in the plot.
Well, because it's great how like awkward he is. He's just that dopey fat kid from school. Like
I love his eternal optimism.
I love how he's pink. Like
That's yeah.
like he grew up in like Central Florida and just like doesn't wear sunscreen ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spends a lot of
It's
time.
all right.
Yeah. I like it a lot. I finished it. I think there's more episodes. I've just only seen what's on Hulu.
Yeah.
But it's one of the best cartoons, I think. And actually, it's like how I'm glad I gave it another chance. It's because I hated it. And it's like with Over the Garden Wall. Like I thought that was fucking garbage until I watched it all at once, and that's like one of the best cartoons. Also,
I've yet to watch that. I really should just like fucking sit down one night and just watch the whole thing.
I've probably said it a lot, but I mean, I never stopped watching cartoons, so I feel like I'm a pretty good critic on what makes a good cartoon. And just lately, there's just been like, of course, there's still a ton of garbage out there, but like, I don't remember a time. I mean, it's definitely been like the last 5 or more years, but like, fuck, there's so many good cartoons to watch now that have either ended already or are ongoing. And although I can't think of one that's ongoing that's still good, because I think Clarence. I think Jamie said Clarence got canceled. So
I just got this vision in my head of you being like a cartoon connoisseur. You're just wearing a bathrobe and you're holding a fucking wine glass filled with like vintage Powerpuff Girls episodes in it.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I'm not a giant fan of Powerpuff Girls, if I'm honest.
You fucking blasphemer.
I like it, but it's not. I don't live and die on it. Actually, what really bothers me about it, which I'm glad they didn't do in the new season, the last season of Samurai Jack, was the fucking Hanna-Barbera sound effects.
Yeah.
Like, it's
really noticeable in the old episodes, too, because like I said, I'm rewatching them, and it's like, yep, here's all this wacky cartoon comedy bullshit that I'm sure Gendy was like, please don't make me... Don't make me use this sound library.
No, I'm sure well, that's a good question, actually. I just assumed that he wanted that shit in the show. No, he had to have. It had to be an artistic fucking thing on his part.
I don't know.
It's just, I don't know. It's funny. Like, hearing them sparingly is funny, but like, throughout, it just gets... Samurai Jack doesn't do it as much, but Powerpuff Girls is fucking constant.
Yeah, it'd be really bad if every time in Samurai Jack he sliced his sword, it just made that like sound that he got from like a bathtub falling into an empty swimming pool.
Yeah, like a boing noise or something. Yeah, it'd be fucking awful. Although now I think about it, I want to recut an episode where it's just the same sound effect over and over again.
Yeah, it's like the whip crack thing from Johnny Test. It's like every time they do that like multi-shot like side cut thing in Samurai Jack where it's like 2 or 3 of the same character at different angles, but like instead of making whooshing noises because he's flying through the air, it's just making that boogity 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 boogity, like the fucking cartoon running noise. It's great.
Oh my god.
Oh, it'd be fantastic.
Anime's good again too. We've said that before.
Yeah, I gotta watch that show.
Little Witch Academia.
No, Arrow Manga Sensei.
What is that?
A guy is a adult light novel. He's an adult light novel author, and the artist who is doing all the illustrations for his books is secretly his sister, who is not related to him by blood.
Ooh.
Which I basically stole that joke from Giguk, but thing that the anime does that's disgusting.
But is it a good show? Is it tongue in cheek?
Well, he recently put out a video that's just called like "Why Arrow Manga Sensei is a Modern Masterpiece," and he's basically just going into like, no, this show is so trashy that it's actually brilliant.
Oh, okay.
If you need some context, it's the same people who made fucking Orimo.
I don't know if that is.
The girl with the orange hair. How can my little sister be this cute? That fucking weird fucking show people got with a few years ago. I just see Tony posting pictures constantly of like him like punching his like, I forget the girl's name, but like his body pillow of her like in the face.
What Tanzini?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. That guy's fantastic.
Yeah, he'll like throw her in a trash can where she belongs or whatever.
Is Puyo
I also
Pop good?
I still what?
Puyo Pop is good.
What?
Do you
Puyo
have a
Pop,
Switch?
Puyo Pop Tetris?
No.
You just mean Puyo Pop in general?
Yeah, just in general. I don't know. I saw some YouTube of it, and I thought it actually looked fun.
No, it
Have
is.
you ever
I like
played,
Puyo Pop.
You ever played Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah,
That
it's
is what
Puyo
it
Pop.
is. Yeah.
But that was a bad one.
I don't know.
No.
It's the same fucking game.
I played fucking Mean Bean Machine pretty recently, and it is Puyo Pop, but it is kind of, it's like unforgiving. It is hard.
Yeah, it's really hard.
Yeah,
it's difficult. I will give you that. But like, I think Kirby's Avalanche is also a Puyo Pop game, like for Nintendo. Weirdly enough,
maybe Yoshi's Cookie is kind of like a Puyo Pop game, also.
No, Yoshi's Cookie is this. I don't even know what the fuck Yoshi's Cookie is.
It's a puzzle game.
No, I know what it is, but I don't know what it is.
Oh.
It's not based on anything. It's just this weird, like, yeah, line up the cookies so Yoshi will eat them.
I have the Puyo Pop game for GameCube, so if you can find that one, I like that one a lot. That's Fever, right? Puyo Pop Fever?
Yeah, Fever's good.
Sounds like a plan. Okay, I'm cruising eBay because I'm bored. Sorry.
And if you really, well, I don't give a fuck. Do what you want to do.
I know, but you know,
just don't click.
I'm just telling you that's where
I could hear the clicking, and I was trying to figure out what it was.
The clicking, it's actually I got Nudicles installed because it's been about a year since my nuts were taken out, and I feel lonely.
Oh,
so they're clacking together.
I was like, wait, I know that word. What is that? If you really want to get learn about the Puyo Pop lore, watch that one episode of Genshiken.
Oh yeah, that's right. Isn't there also a Puyo Pop episode of Sega Hard Girls?
Yeah, actually.
There's someone
you can't watch a woman desperately trying to have sex with her to turn on her boyfriend by dressing up as a Puyo.
So someone did like a supercut of the story mode for Puyo Puyo Tetris, which I guess is like fully voice acted. And one of the characters like shticks is that he says things that come out wrong like all the time. So I posted it to the fucking Dream Boys page, but one of the fucking quotes. Give me 2 seconds while I find it because it's really stupid.
Well, while you do that, I got a puzzle game that I was shocked was fucking fully voice acted. I'm gonna get it because I forget what it's called. Fucking Octomania on the Wii.
I have never heard of that.
It's a puzzle game. It's not that bad, but it's not that great either. I wouldn't spend any more than fucking $5 for it. But it's fully voice acted. I couldn't fucking believe it.
So the quote from Puyo Puyo Tetris, and this is like an E-rated game. It just says, "The time has come for me to clear my reputation by assaulting this young girl."
Jesus.
And it's all his dialogue.
Well, he didn't
like
swear,
that.
so it's okay.
No, he doesn't swear, but he'll say stuff like, "I'm going to get you. I'm going to hold you down, and I'll show you the meaning of what I'm talking about."
And shit in your mouth.
They'll be like, "Yeah, they'll be like, what? What are you talking about?" And he's like, "What? I didn't mean it."
Speaking of shitting in your mouth,
Yeah.
I've been playing fucking Ace Combat 4 this weekend.
The game's cool.
It is cool, but I was actually surprised that it's rated E because you're blowing people out of the sky fucking constantly. And
Is
like
there blood?
there's no blood, but there's like kind of like radio chatter and like warfare and killed parents and I don't know. I feel like it's kind of one of those things that would be more of an E. Also because I think it would be way too hard for a fucking 6-year-old, but it's not really.
Fucking Ace Combat usually has really cool stories. The last
it
mission
does, but it's just that it's like fairly hard military. So it's like seeing that with an E rating on it is kind of strange. I don't really give a fuck because I'm grown up. I can play whatever I want.
Well, it's not as bad as Assault Horizon, which like went full Call of Duty.
Oh, did it?
To the point where it opens up with you controlling a gunner in a helicopter on like the side with a chain gun.
I'm playing a war game too that opens just like that.
Is it Spec Ops?
Yeah.
Spec Ops: The Line?
Yeah. I thought you actually guessed it. Yes, I am playing Spec Ops: The Line. Stop clicking.
Oh, what do you
Stop
think of that?
clicking.
I'm not clicking.
So how much do you know about that game?
I know a lot about that game.
Right.
Well, I don't know what the end is. I just heard that it wasn't your typical kind of dude bro shooter. So I thought it
gets pretty real.
Well, it feels like, I mean, it's like Apocalypse Now, but fucking in fucking Dubai. So I like it. I'm not very good at shooters, so I can't. I put it on easy, and the last part I played was I got surrounded by guys with shotguns, and I got killed pretty quick because I wasn't sure where to go. Like I got disoriented really fast when I'm playing like shooters like that. Not this. I don't mean like I'm like woozy. I mean like I get like you're like, oh, I gotta shoot this guy. It's the whole game up to that point is literally shooting guys in front of you. Then they throw you into a situation where you have to shoot people behind you. So I was like, oh no,
guys with guns, Dubai, weird.
Yeah.
Do you do better with like more like classic shooters like a Wolf 3D or a Doom where it's kind of you don't have to worry about the up and down axis?
No, it's not up and down. No, I've just gotten worse at shooters over time because I play less and less of them.
I'm probably better than you, and I suck.
Probably like the last shooter I played was. Well, I wouldn't even see. That's the thing. Like, I wouldn't necessarily consider The Last of Us, Deus Ex, and maybe Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider was the last shooter I played, but this is more
Deus Ex is closer to that than anything.
Deus Ex is more of a shooter than Tomb Raider.
Yeah, because you know what I mean. Because it's like Spec Ops is more you're firing from the hip constantly, or not from. Yeah. There's more shit going on and more shit you have to shoot at than in the games that I play where it's like Deus Ex, there is some slowdown parts. There's some in Tomb Raider, I mean, most of the game is sneaking around. You're not getting like fired on by 100 guys. And if you are, it's like the sections where you have ample fucking cover. So yeah, I'm just not good at shooters anymore if I ever was. I used to play a lot of them.
Speaking of Tony Tanzini, he and his friends always post the fucking screenshot where it's just the guy going, "Gentlemen, welcome to Dubai." Like constantly, they'll just do that like out of the blue, like every 3 months.
Yeah, I don't know.
You used to be a Counter-Strike guy.
Who, me?
Who, me?
No, Matt.
No, God, no. I hate
Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
I could have sworn you were a Counter-Strike guy.
I played it once and got fucking wrecked.
Well, that's why you hated it.
I played TF2, and that game doesn't involve skill.
Oh, I knew it was some sort of Valve thing.
Yeah. I played Left 4 Dead a lot for a while, also, but again, there's no skill involved. I played the guy with the shotgun because I would if I would get dumped into games with strangers, and I said I'm not good at this game. Let me take point. I will blast with the shotgun while you guys clean up.
I hate I'm not good at with skill either. That's why I can't beat Mega Man without save states, and that's why I always pick Roadhog.
I'd probably pick Roadhog too if I wasn't more of. If I ever play that game, I would pick a medic.
Well, until they, no one knows whether it's a buff or a nerf that they just gave him. But until they just did the thing they did to him, it was like frighteningly easy to just hook someone and kill them in one shot. It's insane.
No, when I played TF2, I was either. I've said this. I'm sure I've said this a million times, but I was either heavy or medic. I couldn't play as anybody else very well.
Yeah, that's why I play Overwatch, because none of it involves any skill unless you play a healer class, and I never, ever play a healer class.
What, healer classes actually need skill?
Well, you need skill in so much as you need to not lose your fucking shit when everyone's yelling at you that you're not healing them properly, when most of the healers in that game only heal one target at a time.
I don't think I could handle that. I'd get all nervous and pee.
I never had much trouble in TF2, but I mean, I'm sure TF2 isn't the same as Overwatch. Seems a little more hectic than TF2.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, it seems a lot more. Plus, it's probably more children playing it.
Well, our Mercy sucks. I can't believe that I'm playing as a character with 200 health and they just let me fucking die like that because I ran in alone. I can't believe this fucking bullshit.
Well, I would latch on to people like early on and like just start healing them like before the when the doors would open. Yeah. So I would just latch on to someone, start healing them so that they kind of got the idea of what I wanted of like what I would do.
Yeah, if someone picks Pharah, just be Mercy and just fly in the air with them forever. It's great.
Yeah, but I would then break off and try to heal people. I would run around and heal people. Like I would not get killed and I would try my best not to get killed and just heal.
Just be Lucio. He can heal everyone like within an aura, and he can also ride on walls and shit. So that's fun.
Shit. Because I'd much rather play as Mercy, but the characters I always want to play as, I never do, and the ones I would never choose, like I would never have picked Lucio in my life. But that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's for a while. Like when I played it on a console, he was like the must pick because like that was early on before they like nerfed him a little bit, and it was just a really effective way to heal everybody all at once and also just do lots of cool fucking shit. And he's got a decent gun, so it's like I don't need to fucking worry about like not being able to hold my own because like if you're in a situation where you're playing as Mercy and you need to shoot someone, you're basically fucked.
Oh, I'm sure. That's I felt that way with the medic.
Yeah.
At the time, I'm sure he's better now, but I mean, because then now you can like unlock different guns and stuff. But I never got that far.
The last thing I did related to TF2 was I sold all my man crates that I had sitting in my account to fucking people in the Steam Workshop.
Did you actually make any money doing that?
Yeah. Yeah, if you don't open the man crates, you can sell them. Like you can sell the unopened ones, and I guess they need keys, or I guess you buy the keys, but you can buy the crates off people from the marketplace. So, but you get like a couple cents on each one. So cool.
Okay.
It's not crazy. Like the most money I ever made on the Steam marketplace was selling the fucking trading cards for Valhalla, our tending game. They were like 40 cents each. I'm like, holy shit, people really want these cards. Yeah.
We should go on a break.
We should.
We should go on a break. We should never come back.
If y'all niggas is ready.
Why am I a pussy?
No, Christina finished Blackadder, and I asked, was the ending depressing? And she said, I mean, they go over the top and they die. I was like, well, yeah, doesn't he die at the end of every season? She goes, yeah. And I was like, who cares?
Yeah, but that one, it's actually played fairly like straight versus the comedic stupidity in the other ones.
I did catch a couple of episodes of Blackadder, and I found, unfortunately, that comedy a little predictable. I still thought it was funny. But I hate when I can call a joke coming. It's just I'm just so goddamn funny. No, it's because I've just seen too much, I guess, and I like jokes I can see coming and it just kind of sucks.
Well, that and it's probably 30-some years old, so.
Well, that's what I was going to say too. The fact that it's old comedy means that everyone's taken those jokes and stolen those jokes and done them in other things. Like when he reaches into the sock. Like the one episode I watched, the Christmas one, where it's like he reaches in the sock. I'm like, oh, he's going to hit him. He's going to pull out a fist. That's what he got him for Christmas. It's like, but whatever. Fucking Brits are gay.
They are gay.
Other thing I wanted to mention, I forgot about Doctor Strange, was I love little scenes where little snippets of fucking character development where it's like in anything, but it's like he kills a guy, and I said to myself, he's a doctor, he better not be fucking happy about that, and he wasn't. He had a big fucking scene with the guy saying like, I took a Hippocratic oath to save lives, not kill people. I was like, see, that's all. That's great. That's all I wanted. A little bit of fucking.
Meanwhile, Superman's destroyed the entire city and nobody cares.
Well, that's what I said. I said something like to Christina. I said I like that scene because he's a doctor, so he should not be happy about killing somebody, even if they were evil. He should be a little torn up about it at least. And I said that was a problem with Superman. It's like he didn't fucking care. They made it, and when they tried, it was just so fucking ham-fisted. Well, anyway, I shouldn't get into that again. But yeah, segment 2. Sad cast. I watched a couple of movies. Oh, about Spec Ops though, I do like it. I think it's cool. Although it's definitely aged just in the sense their facial fucking movements are terrifying. Like they're basically all fish mouth. And I don't know if that was bad, if it was even bad at the time or just is bad. Isn't that game like over like 5 years old now?
It's 2012.
So
no, it's really not that old.
It felt older. I thought it was older.
Well, I mean, it's not exactly a big AAA studio, so I don't know.
What? Yeah, I'm sure they went under, right? This game probably sold like shit, and fucking EA bought them out and then cannibalized them or whatever. I'm sure
it became a cult classic.
Yeah, cult classic ain't good enough these days.
Not for video games, for movies.
I don't know. Psychonauts is getting a sequel.
Psychonauts is fucking gay.
Psychonauts, yeah. Well, that also like you notice how fucking Majesco and Activision both fucking kicked Psychonauts to the curb, or Double Fine. I mean, there's a reason that they have problems with publishers. It's because their shit doesn't sell and it takes forever.
But Kate, it's a cult classic. They raised the money on Fig.
I know.
Yeah, it's a cult classic, but they miss deadlines constantly and overspend on shit no one buys.
But that's Tim Schafer's fault.
I know you watch fucking Stop Skeletons from Fighting and how they talked about ukulele. Yeah. And they just had a new episode about our...
I watched that not 2 hours ago.
Stop Skeletons from Fighting?
He's Happy Video Game Nerd, isn't he?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But he changed... Stop. Okay, seriously. Whoever's doing that, stop. Thank you. You don't have to tell me who it was.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
See, why do I always hear this stuff and you can't?
I think it's because you're insane.
God, the fucking dogs again!
Yeah.
There were no dogs. Your fucking neighbors moved out because of you.
I was thinking about it. I was thinking about making a lot of noise just to maybe drive them out eventually. Just putting like a cone to the floor and just screaming.
No, you don't. Wait, are they upstairs or downstairs?
Oh my god. I guess their breakfast down through a hole in the floor.
I guess whether they're upstairs or downstairs, you just gotta blast Rats, Where Are the Rats on loop for fucking 4 days straight.
My dad did that, sort of.
Well,
we had bad neighbors.
Birthday party for you and
got
the Rats mixtape?
No, but my brother had this tape, or well, not a tape. He had a CD of like children's car ride songs, you know, because he was really little at the time. But anyway, our neighbors were really bad, and they had like a big fucking projector and sound system, and they were like watching movies and listening to music like at full blast in their back fucking yard, like every fucking night, weekdays, weekends, fucking early, whatever, it didn't matter. No matter how many times we asked them to keep it the fuck down because my parents worked shift work and we had to get up for school, they would kind of just, give us the finger and tell us to fuck off, basically.
Jeez.
So one day, after being kept up literally all night by this fucking horrible noise, my dad grabbed the fucking children's car ride CD, like hooked our fucking like shitty ghetto stereo up and like put it in the open window and just like fucking blasted it full blast, like on a loop all day while our neighbors were trying to recover from their fucking debauchery of the previous night.
Well, yeah, I was thinking if I just put my speakers face down on the floor and just blast.
Yeah, I don't think my dad actually managed to accomplish anything by doing that other than driving the rest of us insane.
Yeah, it wouldn't do anything. Plus, they just
Matt would use a song he actually likes. Like he would just blast "I Love Little Girls" by Oingo Boingo over and over again.
I probably will, but yeah.
Or continuing the joke from the Fig video from like a year ago, just playing with the boys all over and over and over again.
Oh my god,
that's a great joke that never really made it into the video in like an official capacity.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, we didn't do the thing where we were driving up to Fig and it's just us listening to Playing with the Boys 16 times in a row, and then the last track of the CD is just Kiss from a Rose.
Oh, yeah. Aww.
I mean, I burned that CD specifically for that gag, but then, like, it shows up in the video anyway. Like, it's Alex's ringtone. There's that scene where you're, like, having an autistic fit on your hotel bed while that song's playing. And then we're sitting in the parking lot in Sonic, and that's playing over the radio while we're eating.
Oh, yeah. I figured we used it somewhere, yeah. I saw a couple other movies.
Yeah.
I saw Blowout, a movie made by the same guy who made Carlito's Way and Scarface. It has John Travolta and the chick who was in RoboCop and John Lithgow.
Ooh.
It was good.
How many people did John Lithgow kill?
Shh. That's a spoiler. Are you
kidding?
Did
he blow out?
Because he literally does kill 3 people.
Well, I wasn't kidding, but he played a serial killer on Dexter very, very well.
He played a serial killer in this movie. Why is it? It's so funny because the first time I've the first time I ever saw him, not counting the Twilight Zone movie, was in fucking Third Rock from the Sun. And everything else he's ever been in, he's a bad guy.
So I like how Matt said, "Shh, that's a spoiler," and then proceeded to say the spoiler.
No, it's not. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
No one else is going to watch that movie.
I can never tell with you anymore because you think that things that aren't spoilers are spoilers, and you just kind of just say other shit willy-nilly like it's no big fucking deal.
It's because
it's only a big deal if Matt hasn't seen it.
Yeah, it's only a big deal to me if I want to see something. I don't give a fuck about anybody else.
But what about when I put something in the show notes that absolutely no one could figure out what it means without context, and you'd be like, "No, it's a spoiler for the show."
Because I'm involved.
Oh,
see,
okay, fair
it's
enough.
pretty easy when you think about it.
Spoiler
So
for
I asked
Ed Sullivan. Jesus Christ.
I go back to my previous question: did he blow out?
No, the plot is Travolta is a sound engineer, so hey, and he makes sound effects for
Samurai
movies.
Jack.
He makes sound effects for Samurai Jack, and this movie's like from fucking 80. It's 80s. I'm just not sure if it's early 80s or it's probably early 80s. Because yeah, it's got to be because he looks so fucking young, and he goes out at night to gather sound effects with like a shotgun mic. And he's pointing it around and he's catching different, frogs and fucking whatever. And then he catches a car accident. Like, he could hear it, and then he looks, and this car hits the rails and goes into it's into a river. And he jumps in and saves a woman, but the person that was driving the car is dead. So he saves the woman. Then you find out that the guy driving the car was like the mayor or something, and the woman was like a hooker. And after that, I don't want to ruin anything else. But after that, it becomes like a conspiracy theory. But I will say, the ending is way too fucking depressing for how the movie is on its own. And I don't know if I really I can't say I like the movie. I liked it a lot until the very end. But until the end, but then the very end is like really depressing. I was actually kind of surprised because I've never seen Scarface or Carlito's Way or any of these other movies that guy's made.
Seriously?
I assume
You've never fucking seen Scarface. Okay.
No, it's too long. I can't fucking get the fucking courage to watch a 3.5 hour movie.
It's not 3.5 hours.
You're too scared to watch a long movie?
Movie like that, yeah. Because I feel like I've seen most of it already.
If you've played Vice City, you have.
Yeah, and that's like LA. To Live and Die in LA, it's the same fucking thing. But anyway, the ending's depressing, but I thought it was pretty good. It's on Hulu, but it's through Showtime, so probably no one's gonna watch it. But I watched it. And I liked it, maybe.
Was that the movie you watched?
Tango and Cash.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'd never seen that before either. I've only ever seen that very end. That's the movie with Stallone and Kurt Russell as a buddy cop movie. That movie kicked fucking ass. I'd never seen it before. And it's from '89, so it's old enough where it's still fucking real '80s fucking actiony. But it's good. Fuck. And there's a lot of people in it. Like a lot of people that were always like not bit player. I mean, like they'd always be a thug in a '80s movie or whatever. But that fucking guy he died a few years ago, but he had that like giant jaw. He looked like a catcher's mitt.
My favorite '80s henchman is the balding Asian guy with a mustache and long hair.
He's great, and he's in everything, but he's not in this for some weird reason.
Ooh, he steals a candy bar in Die Hard. That's why I started to notice him cropping up everywhere.
He's in TMNT also,
and yeah,
he's in everything. No, they already had 2 Asian guys in this movie, so they couldn't have any more.
Oh, they met their fucking limit.
But they had one of the best Asian guys, the guy who's the bad guy in Big Trouble in Little China.
Ooh,
yeah, I liked it a lot. Like I highly recommend fucking Tango and Cash because it has like that subtle racism that all these movies have, and
they just don't make them like that anymore.
Oh God, you know what you just reminded me of? For some fucking reason, fucking what's her name? The nostalgia chick. She changed her name now, but like her videos are getting recommended on the sidebar, and I was like, whoa, better block you. But it was about Mel Brooks, so I was like, what the fuck is she? Why is she talking about Mel Brooks?
Did you fall for the clickbait?
Well, I didn't watch the whole video, obviously, because I'm a big boy. But fucking,
oh, so she didn't get any money. Yeah.
It was basically like how people say there's no way you can get away with making a movie like that nowadays, and she was about to. Her video is basically why Mel Brooks was so good at making offensive movies, and I was like, well, at least you admitted that much. And then I clicked out. I didn't want to watch the rest of it because she stinks. She is so full of shit, and you just look like she knows it. Like I can't watch her.
What did she change her name to? Shlomo Sheckelstein?
No, it's like, what's her actual name?
Bitch Fart 420.
Yeah, that's the one. It's whatever it's Lindsay whatever, but she put like 3 Z's in it or some bullshit. I don't care.
God.
Slightly less horrifying looking Anita Sarkeesian.
That's a funny joke, but I gotta laugh at it. Anyway.
Like if Anita Sarkeesian is like a 1, she's like a 3.
Juanita Sarkeesian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Juanita, but not forgotten.
Ooh.
Yeah. No, Tango Cash was kick-ass, and I love how the movie basically goes from buddy cop to Mad Max at the very end.
That sounds awesome.
You know, I gotta say, I always used to get that movie mixed up with Turner and Hooch.
Yeah.
And anytime I would fucking turn on the program guide, and like one of those movies was on syndication somewhere on like WGN or some bullshit channel like that, and then holy fuck.
What? Anyway.
Oh man, no, sorry. I just clicked over on eBay and there's a fucking Dragon Quest 8 for like $12. That's an incredible.
I probably
deal.
got that game for 10. Anyway.
I know, buying that shit right now.
What I should have said was
Starsky and Hutch.
No one cares about Starsky and Hutch. What I should have said was that the movie
kind of thing?
The movie. No, it isn't. Starsky and Hutch is that movie with Ben Affleck. No, Ben Stiller.
You're thinking of like the remake. Wasn't there like an older one?
Yeah, I think it was a television show. Starsky and Hutch is a television show.
Okay.
There's a lot of those movies with like the 2 guys' names as the fucking.
There was an Adult Swim show like that. It was called like Stroker and Hoop or something.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
No, I look like Hoop.
Hanging with Mr. Hooper.
No, seriously, the cartoon thing, Stroker and Hoop from Adult Swim. If you look at the blonde guy, it looks like my picture in the second best of banner. Except with like slightly longer hair.
Okay. What I should have said was at the end of the movie is more like Twisted Metal. That should give me more of an idea what fucking happens at the end of the movie.
So a clown turns into a bug, and the guy's face gets stretched across the whole Earth sky.
Stallone's face gets stretched across the sky.
Calypso, I want my face to be seen all over the world. So I gave him his wish. Yeah. My name is Calypso, and I thank you for playing Twisted Metal.
Hey, yo, Calypso, what my face stretched across the sky? You know what I'm saying?
Could you imagine if he was the guy who had the 2 tires for hands? Like Axel, what was his name?
Yeah, I think it was Axel. I remember that character used to piss me off as a kid because I was like, that makes no sense. He's in a game where people are shooting at you. He has no protection, but apparently he had like a shield.
That makes no sense. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to play as this ghost riding a motorcycle.
No, that didn't make any sense to me either. Anybody that was encased in metal made no sense to me.
You're stupid.
I thought too much about shit. Like how Donatello is my favorite turtle because he was one of the only ones with a weapon that might not kill somebody.
You're faggot. You're gay.
No, but I like
Donatello because he does machines.
I like Donatello because he was a nerd like me, but I wasn't.
Do you like New Donnie? Voiced by Raphael?
Do you do machines?
I did until they took the whole storyline of him wanting to fuck April. It just went on for too long.
You're just jealous because you want to fuck April.
Of course I want to fuck April.
Now, which April are we talking about?
All Aprils. Even the one from the movie. The CG movie. The 2007 one.
Would you fuck that chick from Howard the Duck?
I'd fuck the duck from Howard the Duck.
The one with the tits?
No, Howard.
The duck with the tits.
We know, Mitch. Everybody knows. Don't say
no.
You know what I'm talking about.
Hold on, guys.
Gabbity-goo.
Guys, you're not going to believe this. In the Howard the Duck, there's a scene where he's flying by and there's some duck with her tits out.
Oh, what the hell?
It's weird.
Did you know movies?
I didn't know movies. Did you movies?
Did you know movies?
I just watched a retrospective about Howard the Duck today, so it's kind of weird that you brought that up. That Mr. Metacritic has a different channel entirely.
I've been living inside your easy chair for the past 6 months.
Oh, good. Good thing this was at work and not at home.
I've been living inside your office chair for 6 months.
Doodly 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 doodly.
You hear that, boys? That's the sound of Dragon Quest on its way to me from Ontario.
Okay.
You know that little...
Yeah, Yeah, I did. For $12. Fuck yes, I did.
That was a
I mean,
buy.
the case isn't in great shape, but I mean, fuck me.
Now, does it come with
Usually
the demo
that
disc
like
for?
most of the listing.
Does it come with the demo disc for Final Fantasy 12?
It does not, and that's why it's like $10 cheaper than it usually is.
Have you actually heard the voice acting for Dragon Quest 8?
Maybe.
Because I feel like every line is like, "Core blimey."
8's the one on PS2.
Don't come.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I have that also, and I think I got it for $5.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, when it was newer.
Level 5 made that. They would go on to make Ni no Kuni.
Nothing.
They also made Rogue Galaxy. They also made Professor Layton.
Rogue Galaxy is another. I should keep cruising. Yeah. eBay.
Didn't
We'll see
Level
how
5
many.
also make Dark Cloud?
Yes, they did.
I never played those.
Those are really good. We'll see how many ill-advised purchases I can make before the podcast is over.
Ooh, okay. I'm still trying to get a copy of Streets of Rage 2. It just hasn't happened. I'm not willing to spend more than $20 for it, and it always goes for like $22, and I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to. Oh, fuck, my computer just went into sleep mode.
I can still hear you, so.
Okay, that's never happened before. Ever.
Well, boot up
It's
your
okay, it
3DS
happens to
version.
every man once in a while.
Just boot up your 3DS version of Streets of Rage 2 and just do the mode where it takes one hit to kill everybody.
Well, that's what I mean. I own that game so many times that I refuse to pay more than $15 for a fucking copy of it on the Genesis. Like, give me a fucking break.
Are you going to get a Japanese copy?
No, that's
I mean, the
even
original
more.
part.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Bare Knuckle is like they're like $50 or more on fucking eBay.
That's weird.
I know
Let's
it's
see what we
weird.
can find for Dark Cloud 2, actually.
Dark Cloud 2 is
Why not just settle
probably
for
pretty
Streets
cheap.
of Rage 3?
I can't.
Actually, and it's not.
Dark Cloud 2 isn't cheap?
Sorry. Oh, hell no. It's like $50 usually.
Oh, shit.
Dark Cloud 1 is cheap as borscht, but the second one is pretty expensive.
I haven't
One
even
of the games that I got.
As far as PS2 goes.
Oh, boy. Boy.
Wow.
I haven't seen Streets of Rage 3 on eBay, to answer your question 5 fucking conversations ago. So what were you going to say, Mitch?
I was going to say one of the games that I got for really cheap that is usually really expensive is Intelligent Cube for the PS1.
Why is it? What the hell is that?
Really nice.
That's a weird
It's
game
like
where
a
you're
puzzle game. Go ahead, Mitch. Sorry.
you're a guy walking on a bunch of blocks, and then the blocks come towards you, and you have to get rid of the blocks.
So it's Catherine?
No, but it's just as scary.
No.
It can't be as scary as that maze game on the fucking the old Macs or PCs or whatever.
Oh, with the rats.
I don't remember.
the
No,
rats.
no, it's that smiley face shooter maze. This one.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I've talked. I think I said this story on the episode before, but when I originally played Intelligent Cube, I had it on a PlayStation Underground demo disc, but for some reason that demo didn't have any music in it. So you're just in this black void with these blocks like marching towards you with like this thudding sound every single time. And like there's a guy with a big booming voice, so if you get it right, he goes perfect. But if you fuck it up, it plays like this really loud clanking noise, and he's just like again. And then like you hear the blocks falling behind you, like, and there's no music this whole time. And then if you fucking run out of space and all the blocks fall, your guy just falls into the black abyss, just screaming, echoing. And then it tells you your IQ is like 6. Meanwhile, the actual retail version has a very elaborate orchestral soundtrack that is very helpful in lightening the mood.
So which should you prefer?
I kind of prefer the no music because it's creepy as shit.
They did that as a 2-parter on Game Center CX, and they're like, take the fucking game home so you can practice it between the parts, because we don't want to film you all fucking day trying to do this. So he took the PS1 home, and then for whatever reason it died, and he couldn't do that. So he bought the PSP version to play that, and then he broke his PSP. So he had to go out and buy a new PSP and the game again.
So for the record, for people who might be wanting to search it, it is spelled Qube. It's one of those. So
well, I mean, how else would you spell it?
I don't know. People are fucking stupid. I also got Incredible Crisis for really cheap, but
that's fucking great.
Is that game usually really expensive?
I don't know if it's expensive, but it's definitely one of those like offbeat things that's sought after. But
well, I mean, the whole soundtrack is done by the Tokyo Ska Paradise Orchestra, so I had to own it.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't already, frankly.
I want Tulip.
I have Tulip. Tulip doesn't play very well, honestly.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think it did.
There's a lot of stuff in that game where it's like, oh, you got damaged for a bullshit reason, like you walked too close to a trash can and then a crab came out and hit you.
What sucks is that I saw that at a fucking GameStop for really cheap. I didn't pick it up. I really wish I had.
For a while, the GameStop in my GameStop in Philly had it like a new copy sitting there for a while for fucking $20, just sealed, next to like a sealed copy of like Bombastic or whatever the fuck that weird like puzzle game is. Eventually, I got it just because I wanted to. Julep is fucking weird because like everyone's got those weird puppet mouths, but like all the dialogue, all the voice acting is like chopped up bits of like regular voice acting, so it just sounds fucking weird. It's a cool game though. I mean, I want to play it someday, but like it's a little too obtuse for my taste. I would need a guide. And then I got Ape Escape for real cheap. I got Ape Escape for like probably less than $20.
Oh, this just in. Flint official blames water crisis on fucking niggers who don't pay their bills. So now we can keep Alex away. We can keep Alex away for another 10 episodes.
Is that a quote?
Apparently, it's Raw's story though. I don't believe anything from Raw's story either.
I don't believe anything. From any news source.
Oh no! Did I share that or did I share this titty picture?
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh well.
No.
Either way.
Why not?
People won't bat. Yeah, people won't bat an eye. Whatever the fuck. Either or. How can we keep Jay away?
We gotta pray the J away.
We gotta pray the
fucking diaper furs. Diaper furs are the worst.
He's not a
the J
diaper
away.
fur.
He is a disgusting fur.
Fuck. That's all I gotta talk about.
Jesus, I'm trying to find out which of the 3 million Katamari games I actually own.
I only have the one.
I have the first one apparently only.
I think the only ones you really need to own besides the first two PS2 ones is the PS3 one. I think it's called Katamari Forever, because that one's basically just like a best of, like it's got all the best levels from all the other games.
We Love Katamari is PS2 exclusive, and I don't have it, so I'll have to look at that.
That's the second one. That one's cool. That's probably the best one, just because it like took all the cool shit that the first game invented and like iterated on it a lot smarter.
Find me Streets of Rage 2 for cheap.
Find me Gotcha Force for GameCube for cheap. Jesus 2. Christ. I've talked about Gotcha Force on the show, right?
I'm sure you have.
It's a Capcom game for GameCube that's rare as fuck. It's
there's a Game Gear one that's $15.
No, I don't want it for Game Gear. Game Gear is fucking trash.
Gotcha Force is it never goes for like less than $100.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about now.
Basically Virtual On meets Custom Robo.
Yeah. I would like to get that. This guy built a console sort of that plays Game Gear games, so you can hook it up to your TV, and it's really cool looking because it's got like see-through plastic. It's like in a plastic case, like those what are those fucking things called?
Oh shit, I'd want one of those.
What people put I'll look up the actual thing.
Raspberry Pi?
No. It's that special kind of video cable that people go nuts for to have all their systems hooked up. Yeah, you ever seen that RGB switcher? It's like it's two pieces of like plexiglass and it has all the parts on the inside.
Oh, like the FrameMeister thing?
That's it. Yeah, it looks like a FrameMeister, but it plays Game Gear games. There's also Go ahead.
No, you go.
No.
Okay. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if the fucking like Retron 5 plays Game Gear games because they just keep adding consoles onto those fucking things.
Oh yeah.
That's a less than ideal solution, I guess, because they don't have like great picture or whatever.
I mean, I'm trying to play on that Game Gear and I can't. It stinks. Like the OG fucking Game Gear sucks, but like the mods that people do when they put like a new screen on it, that's cool. But I don't want to pay $70 for something that like I hardly want to play to begin with. I just wanted it because I thought it was cool because it came in the box.
Yeah. I guess the people who shit on like the Retrons and stuff like that are the like audio files of the video game world where it's like, no, I need to play my NES in 1920 by 1080 resolution with no artifacting.
Well, a part of the problem with that is because if you want it hooked up to an LCD screen, you're going to have input lag unless you futz with it.
Oh,
so
I know
that is a big part of it.
Yeah, I know vaguely these things. It's just like I don't fuck around with retro consoles too much. I have a Super Nintendo. That's kind of the extent of it. Well,
you just if you collect for a console and you're passionate about it, I mean, of course you want to get the best out of it. I mean,
yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I feel the same way about the PS2. It's just lucky me that basically means component cables, which are fucking cheap.
Matt, when Alex was here, he was able to find another copy of Trog.
Oh yeah,
yeah. One of the game stores near me had it, so he got it. So
right, because I remember now. Oh,
yeah. So Trog is like this weird. Sorry, Trog is this weird fucking game that Alex had. It's one of those games that you grew up with that like it's never documented anywhere, but like you played it. Anyway, it's like Pac-Man, like multiplayer Pac-Man kind of, but like his cartridge was so corrupt that after a while you literally couldn't complete like any levels. So
yeah.
It was cool.
I guess I never bookmarked this fucking Game Gear thing. That sucks. We have to Google it now.
Oh, Matt. Speaking of Shadow, or not? Wow, what Shadow Hearts? Streets of Rage, because those are totally the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I heard tell that at the end when the bad guy tells you to join him.
What?
If you're playing co-op?
In the first Streets of Rage?
Yeah, I think so.
I never got that far. I couldn't beat the twins.
Yeah, he asked you to join him.
Yeah, well, apparently, if you're playing co-op and one player says yes and the other one says no, you'll have to duke it out between the two.
Oh, really? That's cool. I only played a single player.
Pretty neat.
But yeah, if you say yes, then like you go back like to the beginning of the previous level. So that's cool.
There is this other thing that's cool that I just found out about called a Retro Blaster Programmer. So you get like a card that you can make repro carts with.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's like the thing itself is a Retro Blaster Programmer. Then you buy cards to put in the cases. So there's Sega N64, SNES, and NES. I mean, I'm sure this is highly illegal, though. So.
Oh yeah. Well, unless you already own.
Well, if you're making backups of things you already own for your personal use, And
it's not that. It's actually less expensive than I thought it would be. The actual programmer thing is $50, give or take, and the cards where you would program to, they're like the N64 one is that's $25, but the fucking Sega one is $5. And it's
really.
Yeah, it's really cheap. $6.
Well,
maybe you have to buy the chips for it. I'm not really sure.
I've definitely bought repro carts every now and again, and they're on the pricier side sometimes, but I like having a real thing to play, and I also enjoy having a relatively professional looking label and all that stuff with it. So
I still want to get fuck, now I can't think of any Sweet Home.
Yeah. The one game store near me actually has repro cards, but they have stuff that like normally wouldn't have come out here too. Like they got like your Mega Man and Bass. Fuck.
Mega Man Fishing.
Yeah, Mega Man and Bass for Super Nintendo, like it was actually meant to be. And but then they got like the weird fan games and like ROMs where it's like Mario fucking kills Sonic 6 or whatever the fuck. Yeah. I think they have one that's like I think they actually have one that's like Mother 1, but it was called like Earthbound something or other. I don't think it was Earthbound Beginnings or whatever they called it on the
Zero is usually what people call.
Probably Earthbound Zero, yeah. I forget. But that shit's... I always love that shit because people get real fucking creative with not only the ROMs they decide they're going to burn to these fucking things, but also like the packaging. Looks real stupid. And I've mentioned this before in the show, but going back to cheap eBay games, I got fucking Rez and Guitar Man on eBay for like less than $30 combined. So that was really lucky.
Yeah.
I still want to get a fucking trans vibrator, but I don't want to buy one off eBay.
Ew.
I want to try it with the like. I just want to try it just to see what it's like because I've never
they didn't sell a finger in your butt. Wiggle it around.
I can't vibrate my finger in time with the music to achieve synesthesia, Kate.
Why not?
Because I just can't. My finger does not have a powerful motor inside of it, and it cannot sync up with Fear's the Mind Killer.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, fuckface.
From articles I read, apparently the trans vibrator is like super cheap in Japan. It's found in like bargain bins all over there, which is funny.
Well, I mean, panties are found in fucking bargain bins over there, so.
No, those are found in vending machines, you plebeian.
Don't be homophobic.
I'm not homophobic. Do you think the Japanese have fidget spinners?
I hope not.
Because they'll start doing cooler tricks than we can with them?
Yeah.
They've got small, dexterous hands.
Yeah. Well, then that might actually be a boon for us because their small fingers might get caught inside the little circles inside the weights and they'll like break their fucking fingers off. Break? I
guess.
I love gum. This little lady wants it, so you better give her some. Yum, I love gum. Shoot it on the face, then shoot it on the bum. Yum, I love gum. Drink it down like a shot of rum. Yum, I love gum. Not gonna stop until you're done.
Yes.
Let me ask one more question before we go.
Okay. What?
If you were Egoraptor,
what
point in time would you go back so you could fix everything?
I would go back to when I was making bad Flash cartoons for the G-Hole.
Oh, God.
I literally
keep
in
mind.
Yeah.
You're stuck there forever now. You, as Matt, are now Egoraptor stuck in his life from that time from then on. It is now your prerogative to correct the wrongs and lead him down the prosperous path.
Then how's that stuck?
No, I mean, like, you have to live as you are after for the rest of your life now.
Okay, well, that's not being stuck in that time. Then it's being stuck as you
have to look at that. You have to look at that pinch-faced dork of a wife you have.
I don't think they're married.
Yeah, they are.
Are they? I don't know.
Hold on. Are Aaron and Susie married? October 25th, 2013 to present. I got married on YouTube by Mortimer with a 3. Great.
Sounds good. I just listened to the episode, the Game Grumps episode where it came from the internet. That's the only reason why I knew about the G-hole thing.
Oh, see, I just forgot because, God, that was a long time ago. Was that like MTV or?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I remember he did like MTV animations for a bit.
I remember hearing that he worked that. So it didn't. I should have known this, and I had a feeling, but I wasn't surprised when he said that his family's really well off. So, I mean, that explains a lot. A lot. They have the money to throw behind their stupid Game Grumps thing. I mean, that's obviously the only reason why.
To throw it all the way down the drain.
No, I'm sure they made whatever back and more from that stupid fucking concept.
I'm not talking about profit. I'm talking about quality.
Yeah. There's no
but
difference.
You forget, Kate, this is 2012. Quality didn't exist, and YouTube was hand over fist giving people money to just scream at video games, especially when Game Grumps got into it.
Yeah, we really jumped on that train late, didn't we?
Dylan even said in the fucking Game Grumps episode, if they started It Came From the Internet back in 2008, they'd be fucking huge right now. Probably. Of course, they wouldn't have anything to talk about back then, but the idea is sound.
Well, golly gee williker, I really do like this Spoony fellow. I hope he doesn't fucking turn into an insane person 10 years down the road.
Yeah, but think of the drama of the betrayal.
Yeah. Think of people telling him how to play.
Don't tell me. I wasn't around for that. So I wish I was in that stream when that happened.
I know. Well, you were in that other stream
where when he fucking banned me.
Yeah.
What a faggot. Yeah, he was just going off that day.
God, what fucking... There was an intro from, like, probably before episode 100 where he's just going, no, Flab Slapper, no, get this guy out of the chat, no. And then Alex geniusly put in, that Spoony guy's a dickweed.
Which I don't know where that's from.
I don't know. It's probably from his, like, personal...
Any given fucking episode.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well...
That's it.
Are you going to edit any of the silence out?
No. I'm going to make it longer.
Oh, no. Here's what you do. You start reading more of that fanfic and you put it in underneath the silence at like the lowest possible volume that like people can kind of hear it, but like they can't fully hear what you're saying when they turn their speakers all the way up.
I mean, that's funny, but you know.
Well, then fucking change the pitch downward and make it backwards. Then it's like a fun Easter egg. Like
fucking what's his name is dead. Paul's dead.
Yeah. Well, I did that with one of the after shows recently. I forget what after show it was, but I had to do like a cut I had to cut some stuff out. And so what I used as the sound effect for the cut, normally I just speed up some of the earlier chatter we had. So it sounds like, but I took you saying, I'm just really tired of the Jews. I forget what the context of that sentence was. Just pitched it down and made it backwards. Yeah.
Are you going to do the pitches, bitches?
Yeah. Mitch's pitches, bitches.
Ooh.
So this deflating balloon has been Random Assault. You can find us at randomassaultpodcast.com. That's where we post the landing pages, including little text blurbs and pictures that tell you what was in the episode. That's also where you can find the after shows, which are only on there or iTunes, because none of you have demanded it to be anywhere else otherwise. You can just search Random Assault on iTunes. You'll probably find us under the podcast section. And we are also on Facebook at facebook.com/Random Assault. Give us a like. We'll talk to you because that's just how we do. And
we're desperate for attention.
We need fans. YouTube.com/Random Assault Podcast. All the episodes go up on there. We're doing Let's Plays. Currently, I believe Jet Set Radio is going up, and soon Sonic Adventure will be. So that's exciting. Marathon just finished posting. Little weird videos come up here and there. I might actually have one up on there by the next episode.
Also, in the
this
can
comes out
is what else is done? Shenmue and Monkey Island, I guess.
Yeah, but we say that every fucking week. So let's just tell them what's currently coming out.
I know. But I mean, that's the thing.
Yeah. SoundCloud.com/Random Assault Podcast with hyphens in between those words if that's how you listen to your podcasts on SoundCloud. Fucking follow us on there. Every once in a while. Matt will just continuously like a bunch of shitty mashup songs, so that'll populate your fucking feed if you follow us on there.
Yep.
And if you go on the Mountain Dew website and you click the secret button at the bottom, you can find the Random Assault Mountain Dew Party Cave where you can win a Nintendo Switch. Everyone try Pepsi Hot. It's the new Pepsi Fire. It's the new cinnamon-flavored Pepsi. This podcast has been sponsored by Pepsi Cola.
But not really.
Is that illegal to say that we're being sponsored by something that we're not?
I'm pretty sure.
There's probably a rule. Pepsi likes us. Pepsi sponsors us. They like that we say the N-word a lot. They're cool. They're cool people.
Yeah, Pepsi is as black as their skin.
God.
Isn't Pepsi black?
Coca-Cola black.
Oh, fuck.
That was the one that was coffee mixed in with Coke.
No, I know, but I mean the color of Pepsi. It's black, right?
It's caramel. It's brown.
Like your girlfriend.
Yes.
Is your girlfriend made of Pepsi?
Yeah, she's made of high fructose corn syrup, caramel coloring, yellow number 5.
That's bad.
No, it's fine. I'm dying anyway.
Oh, aren't we all?
Yeah, but I just want to do it faster. I'm going to be the first one to die.
You want to do it faster?
Yeah, I'm going to be the first one to die out of all you fucking idiots.
Okay.
I've been drinking antifreeze this whole show.
Oh, sure you have.
Mitch,
something tells me you're not telling the truth.
You're right. I haven't been telling the truth.
What joke?
I haven't been drinking antifreeze. I melted down a bunch of those urinal pucks, and then I drank that. And I pretended it was antifreeze so I could be a cool kid.
Real cool kids just eat them raw. With a nice,
but they
hurt
me
garnish.
I'm trying to die faster, not suffer through it. Jesus.
A piss and a puke.
Take a little piss and a puke. Just add the letter E to the end of all your bowel movements. Makes them funnier.
Also a cube.
And a puke. Wait, hold on. Fuck.
A pucky.
Yeah, a puke.
Yeah, it's got the E with a little accent, like in Pokemon.
Yeah.
It sounds like a fucking setting on a blender. A puke.
Would you like
to take the tomatoes and we puke them at high?
Nice vomit puke.
So
it's Iron Chef ingredient. It's vomit puke.
A la cuisine.
Did you know that tremendous faggot British cook guy said pineapples don't belong on pizza? So Tumblr has said that means you cannot eat it that way.
Did you know that no one cares?
I want Gordon Ramsay to vomit directly into my mouth.
He might.
And it would taste good.
I know.
Because of all the only good food that he eats.
I know.
Let's leave. We said we were finishing early. Stop coming up with
I've been trying to
shit.
end this. I've been trying to end this for 5 minutes, and I've been giving you guys great singers for Matt to fucking edit out and just suddenly cut to the song. And I'll probably do it in the middle of this sentence.
No, maybe I won't.
Oh no! He's gonna let the conversation drag on and on?
Yeah, forever.
No, for the last 10 minutes of the episode, he should just gradually decrease the volume until there's just nothing at the end.
The after shows in the episode, it's just like you don't hear most of it.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy died.
Yeah, that's that.
That's where it ends. Oh, that guy died.
That's really sad. Well, at least we got one good movie out of it.
He was 96 years old.
I know.
Who?
The guy
Peter
who voices,
Sallis.
The guy, she won't know. The guy who voices Wallace and Gromit.
She's an Anglophobe. She knows.
I'm not an Anglophobe.
Anglophile.
I'm not that either. I hate the British.
You love the British. You watch
really fucking
Doctor Who and Torchwood and Sherlock.
I don't fucking like Sherlock.
Star Trek is basically British at this point with how fucking gay it is.
That's probably true.
Has that fucking started yet?
No.
God damn it. Did you watch the last episode of Twin Peaks?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Oh, yeah.
Me too. Is it over?
Well, that's up to you, isn't it, shitbag?
Well, we have to do the after show now. Faggot.
Oh, well, we're still live. Faggot.
We'll be live until he tells me to stop.
I mean, you're the guy with the button. You decide when we stop.
Eh.
What I was actually drinking is a gold